Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Jahaneman. And nowadays we are celebrating Women's International Day, and Jahaneman has decided to celebrate it for the full 1 month. We started this show on 8th of this month, and it's continuing. Every day we are bringing one woman of substance, and we introduce that woman to the world. Today we have Mrs. Abha Jadhav with us, who is a woman of substance, a renowned educationist, and a famous YouTuber who has won the hearts of millions. Dear Abha, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm perfectly fine, Dr. Halima, and thank you very much for inviting me on this platform.
Congratulations, Jahaneman has selected you as woman of substance.
Thank you very much. I'm honored.
I would request you to kindly say a few words about yourself, your achievement, your struggle, and how Jahaneman is compelled to select you as women of substance.
Sure. Hello, namaskar, adab, sasyakal, kasakai, kedo hala hai, kem cho. So this is my signature statement whenever I start my program. So I'm Abha Jadhav, an educator since 20 years, working as a school principal at Apex International School, Surat, Gujarat, India. I'm also a 3D parenting coach and a YouTuber with my channel name Abha Jadhav. I'm famous for my talk show Spotlight with Abha. I'm also the founder of AJ School of Digital Learning, where I help people with two training programs. One is digital personality grooming, and the other is Empower Your YouTube channel. I am also an author. Recently co authored the book Rise and Shine, The 10 Keys of Spectacular Success. I've also been one of the 5 finalists of Mrs. Gujarat Beauty Pageant in 2007. Prior to that, I was also working in local TV channel, Channel Eyewitness, as a newsreader and host of some programs. I've recently been awarded as the Influential Women Achiever of India, the Best Influential Professional of India 2021, recognized by LinkedIn as LinkedIn Top Person of the Year 2020 and the Best New YouTuber 2020, again recognized by LinkedIn. So these were like the good things what has happened with me in my life recently. And as Dr. Halima has asked, that talk about your struggle. So, what I feel, Dr. Halima, when we start achieving success, many a times we forget from which way we have come. But actually, we should never forget those days whenever we have, had some bad times, and some of the people they came as motivation to our lives, and they just took away with them and pushed to the level of success. So definitely in my success, if I don't take these names, then there's no use of this interview. So definitely the first name is Brigadier Sushil Bhasin, with whose mentorship, under whose guidance I have come to this level. And of course, how can I forget my immediate mentor, Mr. Sushant Mysorkar, who has always kept an eagle eye on my work and kept guiding me every now and then on each and every step to bring me on this level. So this is what I have gone through. There are a lot many stories and ups and downs have come in my life, but there's like it will be a long story if I start here. It will take too much time, so I don't want to take much time of yours and your audiences. So this is how I came to this success level. And of course, Dr. Halima, your motivation also matters for me a lot. Initially I was little hesitant that आप इतने सारे women को आप invite कर रहे हैं अपने platform में. I don't know whether I'll be eligible for that or not, but yes, thank you, आपने मुझे उसके लिए eligible count करते हुए मुझे इस program में invite किया.
Thank you very much, Abha. In fact, you deserve it because I have seen you how you are working hard to groom yourself and you are reaching to the greater heights. Every day you are learning something new and you are teaching others as well. And that's why it is said that the winners never quit and quitters never win. So Abha is a winner, not a quitter. That is very true. So, Abha, today in this show, we are going to discuss about a very common myth about the women. The people say that women are always talking about the dressing, about the clothing, about fashion, about accessories, and like they have some. This is their weakness. They have some soft corner for that. Uh, what is your say on this, and what do you understand by emotional fashion? Do we really
So,
need to fashion our emotions?
so very first thing that if women are famous for this, say that we are always possessive about our dressings, our clothings, and our fashion, then there's nothing wrong in that. I feel like that. This shows that how much cautious we are about our appearances, and that's why women, they are able to do so many tasks even in the 24 hours given same to males and compared to females. So we are able to do more because we are confident, we are strong enough to manage those things, and this happens because we dress our emotions well in whatever situations we are. Even if you watch a female in झुग्गी झोपड़ी, है ना, आप किसी स्लम एरिया की भी किसी औरत को ले लें, अगर वो दुखी है तो कभी अपने दुख को अपने फेस पे जाहिर नहीं करेगी, बट बड़े कॉन्फिडेंटली अपना जो भी काम का उसका, अगर वो झाड़ू वाली है तो झाड़ू हाथ में उठाएगी और अपने दुख को परे रखते हुए वो अपने काम पे आगे बढ़ेगी और अपने बच्चे को खाना खिलाने के लिए वो हर काम गुजर जाएगी. So that is what a woman is about. So I don't think there's wrong about discussing what we are wearing, and that's what keeps us fit, emotionally fit, if I say. So now you are asking what I understand about emotional fashion. So emotions play such a significant role in our clothing choices because often it is not the actual clothes that we wear that determine our feelings and attitude, but the association we have with them. Sometimes we are sad and wearing certain color or a particular dress with all of a sudden change our mood. For example, if I'm not feeling good, I'll prefer to wear some bright colors, happy colors like pinks, reds, blues. I mostly avoid browns as I have noticed that whenever I wear brown, that color makes me gloomy and sad. So it may be a best color for someone else, but that color is not suiting my emotions. So that matters a lot. Our dressing, our attire, our makeup, our accessories, in fact, our footwear, it affects our emotions. So fashion and emotions are, of course, they are related to each other and they complement each other. Without emotions, there's no fashion, and without fashions, we cannot show our emotions.
Thank you very much, Abha, for sharing such a beautiful thoughts. And you said that when we are feeling sad, then we try to wear, like you try to wear bright colors, and so it means that women mostly they use the clothing and dressing to disguise like what is happening inside. They don't want to be known by the world, so that's why they select in most of the cases, not it's not the fact with everyone, but in some cases it is like that. So this plays very important role. Even me also, when I'm not happy or I'm little down, then I try to be like wearing more bright colors so that I should feel happy from within. So thank you very much for your beautiful thought. Now, my next question is that what about those who are in the habit of like collecting the things without thinking that where they are going to stop? Like hundreds of and dresses, then a pair of footwears, and then all accessories and all other things. So, what do you think about that habit? Because is that habit a harmful thing for our sustainable development, or is it fine if they are buying, they can afford, they can buy it?
I feel that this is somewhere, it's a kind of bad habit, if I say. It's not, in fact, if you can afford, and still you, if I say if you can afford also, then also it's a bad habit, because there's no sense of collecting things unnecessarily. Yes, if you want to create some record in collection of some particular things, then you should go for it. But if there's nothing like that, any reason, then I will say that you should discard some dresses or some footwear or some kind of makeup or whatever accessories you have after some time, as they lose their trend. It may
Very,
not be possible that whatever you have bought 5 years ago is still trending.
very
The
true.
jewelry which you have bought 10 years back, it may be trending at that time, but maybe this time at this present moment, now it may be possible that that particular color or that particular design may not suit your age. It may be possible because with the age, however fit we remain, still it affects our persona, it affects our aura. So we should always change, keep changing our wardrobe. अदरवाइज पीपल यू विल से ओहो कितना आउटडेटेड कपड़ा पहना है, ये तो 5 साल पहले का फैशन था, अभी तो कोई पहनता भी नहीं है इस तरह का ड्रेस. So we have to keep changing. Collection से कोई फायदा नहीं. There's no use of collecting things. It will unnecessarily block the space in your house. If you have a big bungalow, if you have a huge wardrobe, then okay, congratulations, you can do it. But still, it also has a limitation. So up to what limit you will collect?
Yes,
Got my
that's
point. So, so there's nothing harm in collection of anything until and unless you are going to create some world record. Otherwise, you should discard what is not trending. You should give to some, people who are in need. If you are buying something new, discard the oldest thing you have and give it to someone else who requires it. Maybe it may not be important for you, but it may have some much value for someone who doesn't have it.
very true. That something that has no value for us may be having lots of value for others, and it's going to help them in a great way. So now International Women's Day is approaching, and we all are very keenly waiting for that grand day. What is your preparation, or what is your resolution for yourself for this Women's International Day?
See, as I'm an educator, so very first thing what I plan for Women's Day is to plan for my teachers, for my female teachers. So I always first of all select one color, that what will be the color code for that particular day. Either it will be a pink or it will be a purple, because these both colors, they show royalty in a woman. It shows loyalty in a woman. It shows that how rich you are in your persona, how rich you are in your thoughts, how rich you are in your emotions. So these two colors, they very much clearly define a particular woman. So I always make a dress code of either pink or purple for my teachers, including me. Apart from that, I always plan out some, funny games, some good competitions for teachers, and they enjoy throughout the day. We keep cake cutting. We create some selfie zone where they can, throughout the day they can go and have some fun moment for themselves. And on that day, I keep my school for half day, and rest half day I always allow them to explore as a woman. So I always keep a competition also in essay writing. I keep essay writing competition, that what does a woman means to you. So that is how it goes. And then yes, not on that particular day, overall I feel proud to be a woman.
So nice of you. I always think that one thing good had happened to my life is that God has created me as a woman. And
Yes,
yes,
absolutely.
I feel very proud of myself being a woman. That's really very true. And when you were speaking about the teachers, that you are going to make their day a grand day and they all will remember, naturally it's going to boost their confidence and their moral, that yes, they are the women, and in addition to that, they are the builders of nation. So they have two additional advantages with them. Thank you very much, Abha. Now, what would you suggest for our girls and the women? Because in some of the part of the country, we found that the girls are treated very bad. The women are not given due respect. So what is your message to all the girls of our country or the worldwide? Because there are different types of women. Some women are flying high while others are suffering. They cannot even speak up. They cannot even live up to their expectation, to their dreams. So what is your message for all my sisters and all the girls of this world?
So first of all, I will say that never give up on your dreams for the sake of someone else. Never give up on your dreams for the sake of someone else until and unless it's unavoidable. Never compromise with the situation. Okay, हमें अपने परिवार के लिए, अपने बच्चों के लिए, अपने हस्बैंड के लिए हमें डेफिनेटली कुछ अपनी ज़रूरतों को, इच्छाओं को दबाना पड़ता है, बट वो तब तक जब तक कि वो हमारी ओवरऑल इमोशंस को, ओवरऑल पर्सनालिटी को इफेक्ट ना करे. Okay, so never compromise with the situation. If you have some dreams in your life, talk to your husband, talk to your family people, and ask them that I want to pursue this. So if they will understand you, and if they want to support you, they will definitely allow you to fulfill your dream. Then of course, one most important thing I want to tell all the women: learn to face challenges. Don't run from it. Learn to fail, learn to fall, but then rise again with double energy. No one can stop a woman if she decides to rise as a sun in the sky of the success. Secondly, I want to say, even though you are a woman, you are a homemaker or a working woman, still set your goals, be focused, determined, and prioritize your work. Many a times I have seen homemakers, those who are housewives, they will say, अरे हमको क्या करना है आगे चलकर, हम तो घर में ही हैं, हमें क्या करना है, अच्छे से तैयार होकर कहाँ जाना है, क्या जरूरत है तैयार होकर रहने की. Many a time you have also seen that those who are housewives, they are least bothered about their own appearance. है ना, कई बार घर में बस ऐसे ही जूड़ा बना करके, कभी फेस पे कुछ मेकअप नहीं होता है, और बिल्कुल कई बार तो नाइटीज और नाइट गाउन्स और नाइट ड्रेसेस में हम उनको देखते हैं कि हमें कहाँ जाना है, हमें तो घर में ही रहना है. एंड दैट इज द रीजन.
अब आपने जान के बड़ी खुशी होगी कि जहां हमने जहानेमन के जरिए हम प्रोफेशनल विमेन को अवार्ड दे रहे हैं, वही हमने एक कैटेगरी रखी है कि होम मेकर्स को भी अवार्ड दे रहे हैं.
बिल्कुल.
वो लेडीज जो अपने घरों में अपने घरों को अच्छे से रखती हैं, परिवार को समेट के रखती हैं, अपने आप को अच्छे से रखती हैं, मेंटेन करके रखती हैं, तो एज ए होम मेकर वी आर अवार्डिंग देम.
दैट्स वेरी ग्रेट थिंग यू आर डूइंग डॉक्टर हलीमा, बिकॉज दे नीड इट. बिकॉज है ना, हम वर्किंग वुमेन को तो हमें कहीं ना कहीं अप्रिसिएशन मिलते हैं, बट जो ये होम मेकर्स हैं, जो एक्चुअली में बिना पे के इतना सारा काम करती हैं दिन भर नॉन स्टॉप, दे डोंट गेट एनी appreciation ever. So this is actually a great thing you are doing. So finally, I just want to say that always respect your own emotions and dress up happily to maintain the confidence in you. Always appreciate your own beauty. Love yourself. Feel proud to be a woman. It's a great, great blessing to be a woman and play so important role in just one birth. So live your life to the fullest with all the happiness you deserve. Be happy, be confident, be positive, and dress well your emotions to conquer the world.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Abhaji. It was so beautiful advices and suggestions and messages you have given for our women, for our ladies, that they have to first realize their own potential. If you are not going to give value to yourself, then naturally the world is not going to recognize you. They are not going to understand your value, understand your strength. So Mrs. Abha Jadhav is living her own dreams, and she wants that the entire world, all the women, all the ladies and female, they should also realize their dreams. So I wish you all the best, Abha, and I wish all the women of this universe a happy Women's Day, and I wish them good luck for their all the wishes and all the
A
endeavors.
very happy
Thank you
Women's
very
Day
much
to
for being
all
with
the
us.
women from this platform. Thank you, Dr. Halima, once again for inviting me on this platform and selecting me as the Women of Substance. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Jahaneman salutes all the women who have been selected as women of substance, and all those who have not been selected, because we have our own limitations, but the women nowadays are leading in every field. That is a good sign we all can see. So thank you very much. And then congratulations. Please join us on 7th of March for our celebrations of Women of Substance
Sure,
Award
sure.
ceremony. Thank you very much. Take care.